So we're going to show you how you can multiply decimals and use short division or the bus stop method to do division questions. If we start with question 7 then, so we're asked to work out 14.8 times 4.7. So the easiest thing to do at this point is to actually work out 148 multiplied by 47. Okay, and again, the easiest way to do this is to use your grid method. So we want to use 140 and 8, and we want to multiply that by 40 and 7. Okay, so we can draw our grid out like so, and we can work out each of the values at this point. So 4 times 100 is 400, so 40 times 100 is 4,000. 4 times 4 is 16, 40 times 4 is 160, so 40 times 40, 1,600. 4 times 8 is 32, so 40 times 8, 320. And then 7 times 100 is 700. 7 times 4 is 28. So 7 times 40 is 280. And 7 times 8 is 56. At this point, we want to add up all of those values. So we've got our 4,000, 1,600, 320, 700, 280, and 56. So we're going to add all of those up. So our units column is going to give us 6. We've got 2 8s, that's 10, add the 5, gives me 15, so 5, carry the 1. And then 6, add 3 is 9, add 7, 16, add the 2, 18, add the 1, 19, so carry the 1. 4, add 1 is 5, add this one down here, gives me an answer of 6,056. Okay, so at this point, what we want to do is actually work out the answer to our question, which was a decimal. So we had 14.8 multiplied by 4.7, and we've got one number here after the decimal point and one number here after the decimal point, so a total of 2 numbers after the decimal point. We know if we had no decimals, our answer would be 6,956, but we need 2 numbers after the decimal point, so the last 2 will be after the decimal point, and so my answer is 69.56. If we have a look at question 8 then, so we've got a division question here. So the easiest method is to use your bus shelter. So we want to know how many 56s will go into our 18,424. So 56 will not go into 1. So we're going to carry that 1. 56 will not go into 18. So we're going to have to carry the 18. Now we've got 184 to look at. Best way of doing this is to list your 56 times table. So 156 is 56, then 112, 168, we're getting closer, and 224 would be next. Well, 224 is too big, so it's going to be 168, so that's 3 times. And then we need to work out the difference between 184 and 168, which is 16. So I'm going to put my 16 here and carry that. So I've now got 56s into 162. Okay, so the biggest one here is going to be the 112, so that's 2 times. And then my difference at this point between 112 and 162 is 50. So I'm going to carry my 50. So I'm now looking at 504. So I'm going to have to carry on with my 56 times table. The next one is 280, then 336, then 392, 448, and then 504. Okay, which is the one I was after. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and no remainder. So the answer to this one then is 329. Okay, if we have a look at question 9, so for this one, we're then looking at the fact of doing our grid method multiplication again, and this time we want to do 139 times 43. So in our grid, I'm going to have 130 and 9, and then 40 and 3. So we can draw our grid out so that we can work out our answers. So 4 times 100 is 400, so 40 times 100 is 4,000. 4 times 3 is 12, so 4 times 30 is 120. 40 times 30 then 1,200. And 40 times 9 is 360. 3 times 100 is 300, 3 times 30 is 90, and 3 times 9 is 27. And then I want to add all of those values up. So my 4,000 added to my 1,200, added to my 360, added to my 390, and 27. Okay, so units column then is going to give me a total of 7, then 6, add 9 is 15, add the 2, again 17, carry the 1, and then 2, add 3 is 5, add 3 is 8, add the 1, it gives me 9, and 4 add 1, it gives me 5. So I know that the answer to 139 times 43 is 5,977, but I'm actually working out 13.9 times 4.3, and I know that the answer is going to be related to the 5,977, and I've got one number here after the decimal point, one number here after the decimal point, so a total of 2 numbers need to be after my decimal point, giving me an answer of 59.77. And then if we work out question 10, again, a division question, so we're going to go for bus shelter method. I want to know how many times does 61 fit into 25,193. So I know 61 does not fit into 2, so I'm going to carry the 2. 61 does not fit into 25, so I'm going to carry my 25. And I now want to know how many 61s in 251, so I'm going to have to list my 61 times table. So 61, 122, 183, 244. Okay, it's got to be this one, so it goes in 4 times, and then the difference between my 251 and 244 is 7, so I'm going to carry the 7 over here. And then it's 61 into 79, well, that goes once, and then the difference between 79 and 61 is 18, so I'm going to carry my 18 here. And I've got 183, I know that's 3 times, so my answer is 413.